And what is the deal? What is happening? What is going on with my Raider family? You are back for another live episode of the Raider Rundown, man. I know it's been a minute since you see your boy. Took the Sunday off, unusual, but at the end of the day, man, we back. Raiders footballers this week couldn't be much happier. Your boy gonna be at the game, so ain't much left to talk about but to get it in, man. So at the end of the day, man, let's go ahead, let's get this intro started, and let's get the show cracking, man.
Oh yeah, you got that, huh?
What is happening with my family? What is happening with my people, man? You are back, like I said, for another live episode of the Raider Rundown. And if it is your first time here, make sure you guys are touching on that like button at the very least. And if you want to hear some more of that dope content that your boy got, go ahead, tap on the subscribe button as well so you don't miss nothing I got dropping. But without further ado, man, y'all already know what time it is, man. We here for another season of Raiders football, man. I can't be happier. This week, we finally get to silence all what we talking about, the speculation, this, that. We finally get some definitive football getting played, right? So I'm 100% excited to see that. I cannot wait. Like I said, I'm going to be at the game. It's going to be a fun time, man. But first and foremost, you know what we got to do for every Raider Rundown show. You already know what time it is, man. We got to start with the very first segment of the show, which is... Gotta hit it with the roll call, man. See all my family in the chat. See all the people that's tapping in with your boy. And of course, as the show continues, I want you to tap in with the conversation a little bit more, man. So number one, got to give a shout out to my dog, Huey P. What's going on, man? And if you're going to be at the game, go ahead, let me know, man, so we can meet up. Whatever the case, bro, this is going to be your boy first time really getting into the tailgate. Of course, I've been, to Raider games and all type of other stuff, but really getting involved in the tailgate, really getting involved with all the people in the nation. You feel what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm doing it. So I'm excited to meet everybody, man, especially some of the people that be here on the show, man, 100%. John, what's the deal, man? What's going on? Salute to you, my guy, man. Milka Beezy in the building. What's going on, man? Beezy, glad you can make it, big dog. I see I got a whole bunch of people left up in here. Still trying, I like to say I got an LA Laker crowd. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all be showing up as the stream be going on. But it's cool, though. You feel me? I'm from Cali, so I understand what's going on. Everybody, us Cali people, and most of the Raider Nation at the end of the day, we like to show up late. But at the end of the day, make sure you guys are tapping into the conversation, man, 100%. I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Like I said, man, but you already know what we got to do, man. Every Raider Rundown show, you start with the roll call. Now we got to go into our next topic in the next segment, which is... got to hit the Raider Reese's, man. What's going on recently? And now... right, that the season is on, we can start talking about injury reports. We can start talking about who's playing, who's not playing, things of that nature, who's trending, whatever the case is, right? So let's go ahead. Let's get into the news, man. You already know how we do here. First and foremost, I would have loved to have the other graphic, but we got some guys coming back from injury, right? You see here, right here with this graphic, you got Tommy Eichenberg. He has returned. Finally returned back to practice. He's been out for a minute. Him and Brock Bowers have come back. Didn't get a chance to get the Brock Bowers graphic for y'all, but at the end of the day, man, we get both those rookies back. Now, obviously, out of the two, Brock Bowers is going to be the one that's going to give us the most impact, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. But at the end of the day, having Tommy come back as well, you see, he didn't even play a preseason. And at the end of the day, the coaching staff, Antonio Pierce, was still comfortable enough to say, all right, man, let's go ahead. Let's keep this dude on the roster. Let's see how he develops. I want to see if he has any role already carved out for him upon his return. but it'll be very interesting, right? Very interesting. But as of right now, that means all of the rookies, pretty much everybody that we need to play and we thought was going to play is playing and is healthy, right? So that goes for Brock Bowers, healthy, going to be playing. Tommy Eichenberg, healthy, going to be playing. And you look at JPJ, he's healthy. He's going to be playing. Now, we're going to talk about JPJ a little bit later because Antonio Pierce was asked today in his presser about JPJ. The answer was interesting. And Tashawn Reed just tweeted something out not too long ago, and I pretty much had the same sentiments even before this, right? If you was on the rundown show, you already know what we talked about. We talked about JPJ, but we'll go through it a little bit more. But everybody's healthy, right? So we're good now. We are good going into this game. And you know, we'll go ahead and have everybody on deck. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and get you the injury report that has come out today and some more relevant news as far as what's going on as far as who's playing the game, man. So once again, make sure you guys are tapping into the conversation. You already know what time it is. I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys the most updated and current Raider news that y'all can get, man. Like I always say, y'all could be anywhere, but y'all here with your boy, man. So I always appreciate that. So looking at it, right? If we going into it, you seeing the injury report for the Raiders. Brock Bowers was limited today with a foot injury. Tommy Eichenberg limited with a knee injury, and that's what's been bothering him. As you continue to look, DeCamerion Richardson, he popped up on the injury report with a hamstring injury. All right, so get that in mind. He popped in with a hamstring injury. So could be catastrophic. Not catastrophic, but could be something that lingers, right? You know, especially with dudes that got that speed, right? Dudes that got that speed, hamstring injuries are the last thing you really want to hear from somebody, right? You don't really want to hear, oh, this man got a hamstring injury. Because at the end of the day, that limits what he can do, right? That limits exactly what he can do. But as we continue, right, you see DeCamerion Richardson with the hamstring. He limited, but still practice. Looks like he'll be good for the game. You look at the long snapper, Jacob Bobenmeyer, abdomen full. Colton Miller, big one, right, that we're looking at. Shoulder, he was a full participant, so that's what I'm talking about right there. Need Colton Miller back, and this was about the timetable that I pretty much said from the beginning, right? We had to have Colton Miller back around this time, or before this, but had to have him back for this game, man. It was needed, 100% needed. So I'm glad we got him back. Robert Spillane with a back, but he was a full participant in today's practice. And then you look at Tyree Wilson with a foot injury. Interesting. But Tyree Wilson with a foot injury, but full participant as well, man. So that is Wednesday's practice. Pretty much the last practice. If you really, want to go off timetables of practices, this is pretty much the last practice that is full go. Right, last practice that they getting full ramped up, pretty much running at the full speed, things of that nature. Come tomorrow and Friday is when they'll start to tone it down a little bit, right? Start doing more walkthroughs, more mental reps, things of that nature. So if you're seeing somebody is full go on a Wednesday, or you seeing that on a Wednesday they're not a full go, that gives you kind of your indication on what they're gonna be for Sunday's game or whatever case like that. So. Boom, going there. So pretty much it's 100% go. It's the first game of the year. You 100% expect everybody to be healthy, be ready to go. I do. You know what I mean? Especially off of the first full game of the year. Going into it though, now that we go. But going into it now, right now, so we going into rookies being healthy and talking about all that. But now I want to talk about JPJ, right? I want to get a little conversation in with JPJ. I 100% fully expected when he first got in here for this man to start, right? I 100% fully expected him to get some starting reps and, fully assimilate himself into that offensive line and become that guy that we've been missing on the offensive line. Now, a lot of people say Richie Incognito, somebody with the attitude, basically, right? But we are now seeing, and the trend is starting, and Tashawn Reed just went ahead and confirmed it. He's not going to be starting. He's not going to be starting. it's gonna be Cody Whitehair on Sunday. So that is news, right? That's news, but it's not surprising news, honestly. If you look, I said it all preseason, all offseason. Your boy needs to get on the field. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He needs to get on the field. Why? He's a rookie. He needs to start getting this timing. He needs to start understanding the physicality. He needs to start understanding what comes with the game, right? Not saying he won't be good, but at the end of the day, to try to thrust him into the fire week 1 against a Chargers defense where I'm not going to say they're the best defense in the league, but the D-line, week 1, a healthy Chargers D-line, you're only going to get that 1 week, and that's week 1, right? And we're seeing them week 1. At the end of the day, a healthy Chargers D-line is a pretty good D-line. So, and they added somebody from Tennessee. I believe his last name is Tart. Yep, Tart. Added somebody from Tennessee who's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's going to give some problems for a rookie that hasn't got no snaps in training camp, no snaps damn near in the offseason, for real. And I would be a hypocrite to say this, to not say this about him, and to say what I was saying about Brandon Faison. He needs to get on the field. I can't trust, and I think that's what the coaching staff is saying right now. I can't trust to put him out there right now. And him not saying he won't be good, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a real risk to put him out there with no practice, and no way of really getting himself ready for this game. All you got is this week. You know what I mean? I don't think it's not going to look good. So now comes the question. When do you see him, if ever, assume a starting role this year? This is the question. Does this turn into a redshirt year? Because now you're looking, right? Cody Whitehair, he gets to start. I said it during the preseason, I think Cody Whitehair played fantastic. I think he played phenomenal in the preseason, bro. I'm not mad at Cody Whitehair at all. So him getting the start doesn't make me nervous, doesn't stress me out at all, right? I like Cody Whitehair getting the start. But now, right, you look, what if Whitehair continues to play well, right? What if he continues to not only be that veteran presence, but be somebody who's a key contributor, right? Somebody who is like, oh my God, like he's bringing the gel into the offensive line. You know what I mean? If he's doing that, when do we see JPJ? That's the question mark. And I see my man Scott. What's going on, Scott? How you doing? Everybody else about to get to the comment section in a minute. But I don't think JPJ will play until week 6 at the earliest, which is very interesting. But what if Whitehair is balling? That's the question. You know what I mean? If Whitehair is balling, do we take him out and say, nah, we got to get this rookie in there? I don't think they do that. I honestly do not. So at that point right there, right, does this become a redshirt year for JPJ? Now, we do know injuries happen along the offensive line. So I would think if he's not starting, he'd be the primary guard backup, right, to go in there and see what happens. I don't know if he's there for both sides. I don't know if you would say JPJ is backing up Parham and Whitehair, and whoever goes down out of the two, that's who he would replace, right? But it's very interesting, very interesting. This is a guy's second-round pick, right, that everybody was excited for, but he's not starting. I would love to get you guys' opinions on that. How do you guys feel about JPJ not starting on Sunday? Are you mad? Are you nervous? Do you understand? Yeah, let me know. Honestly, he's fully healthy, so you could say that it's not because he's sitting there and he's not good. It's not a lack of talent, thank God, right? It's not like some old Raider shit where we're looking like this man just is completely trash. Nah, it's not that. Just the fact the man ain't been on the field. You know what I mean? And we always say it, the best ability is availability. We always say it 100%. So he's got to get on the field. So that's one, right? But now looking at our opponent, quarterback had plantar fasciitis. You're looking at that, transitioning. But before we get to that, let me go ahead and get to the comment section because I can go ahead and get to rambling without going ahead and involving my family, man. What's going on with everybody, man? D Menace in the building. What's going on, big dog? And like I said, man, let me know if you're going to be at the game, bro. Let me know if you're going to be at the game so you can meet up with your boy, bro. I'm trying to do interviews in the parking lot, right? Trying to get it cracking in the game, man. I'm just trying to have a good time overall, bro. Like I said, it's my first time really, really getting into the tailgating experience. Like I said, I've been to multiple Raider games, But obviously, your boy was a little younger going to some of these Raider games, and I couldn't really get involved in the tailgate like I wanted to. Now, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. So, guaranteed, we on, man. We on. And at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be fun just meeting hella y'all that be here in the show, man, and hella interactions that we be having. So let me see what's going on, man. Let me see what's happening, man. All right, got my man John in the building, man. SoCal Sal, what's up, man? What's going on with you, big dog? Glad you can make it. Anthony, what's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? Yes, sir. I already put Scott up in here, but I'm glad Scott could make it as well, man. Raider felon, we're gonna address this as well. DA addressed the BS. Put it to sleep. Yep. We're gonna address that as well. We definitely gonna address that as well. Huey P says JPJ hasn't earned the role. Yeah, I agree. I think that's where it is right now. And like we said, it's not no lack of talent. At least it's not a lack of talent. It's more along the lines of saying, okay, as a coaching staff, we must make this man earn the role, which is fine with me. 100% fine, right? I like that. But number one, man, just got some news, and this is a little bit off topic, but you already know how we do up in here, man. Just got the news, right? And I've been waiting to share it with y'all. I haven't shared it as of recently, but tonight will be the night that your boy shares the important news, and I wanted to share it with all my family. Wanted to wait a little bit before I did that, but at the end of the show, I will be sharing some major news for your boy, right? Some major news for your boy, and I want to go ahead and share that with y'all. Like I said, wanted to wait a little bit, but tune in, hang in there with me till the end of the show, and I will go ahead and reveal some of my big news that I got, man. So make sure you guys are stay tuned, sticking around, so you can go ahead and sharing the news with me. But man, what's going on, Nick 209? How you feeling? So, not too many places to go. Real quick, before we get into some of all the other drama that don't involve football, let's get into the football aspect of it, right? You look at our opponents, okay? You know, their quarterback was dealing with some, foot problems, foot issues. But at the end of the day, he's 100% healthy. He's 100% good. Just saw something where he spoke to the media and talking about Justin Herbert, where he's going to be 100% fine. And I pretty much saw that from the get-go, right? Saw that from the get-go. He was gonna be good. We don't get no breaks this year, bro. I don't want no breaks this year. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to say, well, we played a lot of backup quarterbacks and we did a lot of these things, and this is true. So now expectation should be something that is welcomed at this point, right? Something that is welcomed. And at the end of the day, I think that him being healthy is the first step. That's the first thing. I want to see what type of pressure we can get on this type of quarterback, right? I want to see the difference of Christian Wilkins. That's 100%, because we know Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, all the guys in our division, right? They love to step up in that pocket because Max and them is trying to go on the outside and get ran on the hula hoop. Now, there's nowhere to step up, or you would assume, right? I would assume. So now I want to see what the addition of Christian Wilkins brings to us. I want to see what all that happens, but he's going to be fully healthy for week one. I look at their injury report. They don't have nobody on their injury report I'm looking at that's like, oh, that's a big loss. DJ Shark probably not playing, but at the end of the day, it's not a big loss. It is what it is. And then they got a cornerback on there. Like I said, bro, the Chargers are only fully healthy for 1 week, and that's week one. That's it. After week one, it's a toss-up when it comes to them. So this is the best Chargers version team you going to get, because they the healthiest these motherfuckers going to be. After this, shit, Joey Bosa's bone density get to deteriorating and shit, and then, all this, whatever the fuck. What's his name? Quentin Johnston. His goddamn hands might turn more into stone than what they are. We have no idea, right? We have zero idea. But at this point right now, we know that this is the best shot that they gonna give us, and we ain't won in this motherfucker in I don't know how long. Somebody update me. When's the last time we didn't won at SoFi? When is the last time? I don't even remember. But at the end of the day, I'm hella excited to see how we can do this right here. Look, I just saying, for the Chargers team, right, this is the best shot that they're going to give us. So this is going to be a great test. This is going to be a great test. I understand. I don't think that the Chargers are going to be that good this year. I don't. I see a lot of motherfuckers putting them in the playoffs, right? I look at all these shows on actual networks, right? NFL Network and ESPN. Motherfuckers got Chargers in the playoffs, got them winning the division. All right. But at the end of the day, right, This is week 1. Anything goes week 1. You feel what I'm saying? Anything goes week 1. So at the end of the day, what we're gonna do, and what I was doing last year, but what I really want to continue to do is bring up the keys to victory, right? On what we have to do in order to beat this motherfucking team, to beat this team. Because as of right now, bro, I think, some people do think it is a cakewalk. I don't think it's that much of a cakewalk. At the end of the day, bro, we ain't won in SoFi. At the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? We got to handle that business. But at the end of the day, let me look what's going on real quick. Sherbert didn't sound confident. No, he did not. He did not. Oh, Menace, I'll be at the game Sunday. I'm going to stop by your guys' tailgate spot. Man, appreciate you, dog. Can't wait to meet you, man. For real, that's going to be fucking fire. And you know your boy going to have that God's green. So you already know, man, if we trying to make it real, we got to go ahead and consummate the friendship, man. But talking about that, Space Beast, what's going on with you, big dog? Yes, sir. Sun Goddess in the building. What's going on, Sun Goddess? How you feeling? Damn. That's even uglier. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. So why are we talking about these keys to victory, right? Why are we doing that? Understand, bro. I'm not looking at this motherfucker like a cakewalk. I do think we should win. But I'm not going to sit here and say we should steamroll, right? We should steamroll. In the past, I think I've said that, but now I'm changing it up. Right? I'm changing it up. It's week 1. I still think we're going to win. Still think we're going to win. But I think it will be just a little tougher test than what most of us think it will be, right? So let's go ahead. Let's get into these motherfucking keys to victory, right? Let's start it off. So we know now that they have changed regimes. We already know about Jim Harbaugh and everything that's going on with the Chargers and all the regime change. With that comes the coordinators and everything like that. So we already know that there's a new philosophy in place. First key to victory, and this goes on the defensive side, right? Stop the run. Got to stop the run. This will be a different Chargers team than we've seen, right? They're going to rely more on the fact that they probably don't want, and this is what I'm guessing, they don't want Justin Herbert dropping back 40 plus times like he was in the previous couple years, right? It's going to be some play actions in there. They're going to use Gus Edwards to really, really try to hammer the defense, get them tired, get them weak. They got J.K. Dobbins, another guy. If he's healthy, he is scary, right? If J.K. Dobbins is healthy, he's nice. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's not nice, but we got to stop the run. And honestly, I can generalize this topic right here to both sides of the ball. One, we got to stop the run because Greg Roman and them are going to want to use play action. And if they can get that play action off with Justin Herbert, we're in fucking trouble. I'm going to let you know that right now. They cannot start getting a play action game with Justin Herbert. That's just a no-go. Got to stop the run on defense, and then you turn around on offense. You got to run the air out of the ball on offense, right? So the trenches, right? Controlling the trenches is something that's major for both sides, bro. One, defensively, we know they're going to want to come out here and set a fucking tone. That's the next thing, right? You got to understand that now we're getting into the football speak. I love it when it's this time, right? Because I can start getting into my football mode. But they're going to come try to set a fucking tone, right? At the end of the day, bro, say what you want. We ain't won in SoFi, but the last time, bro, we whooped that ass. That's all they've heard, that we've whooped that ass. Jim Harbaugh going to come in there. Everybody seems to think he's going to come in there and light a new fire, light a new direction for them. And that starts this week. Pretty much that whole shit that they're talking about that changes the regime and all that, that starts this week. They're going to want to sock us in the fucking mouth. 100%. It's no more of that pretty shit when it comes to the Chargers no more, right? That pretty foo-foo shit. There's no more of that. Now it's, all right, bro, we're going to see who give up first. That's pretty much it. Who going to give in first? So at this point, the trenches is going to be the number one motherfucking thing for both sides of the ball in order for us to secure a victory. Simple and plain, bro. Simple and plain. I better not see Khalil Mack in the fucking backfield 5 times. I better not see that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yes, he's a good player. He might fuck around and do something. But I can't see that. It can't happen. I cannot see a lack of a run game. I can't see, like last year when we played them in SoFi, Jacobs was getting 3 or less yards per carry, right? Didn't really help anything when we tried to drop back. So at the end of the day, bro, the trenches. It's the number one thing that I think we got to come in and we got to be ready to sock them in the mouth, bro. Because if we come out soft, right? If we come out soft, a lot of us are going to be mad. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If we come out soft, a lot of us are going to be mad because they do not have the talent that we do at all. They don't. I don't think they do. I think they have some talent, 100%. But as far as like overall roster, I think we have a better roster, right? But now what we talking about come down to want to, right? That should come down to I'm gonna just physically impose my will, right? And as a grown-ass man, you got to get that shit together. So I want to see us impose our will in the trenches, right? So that's number one. That's both sides of the ball. So that's a general theme, right? Number two, right? This goes for our quarterback. You already know what I'm gonna say, bro. I can't. The turnover stat has to be a donut for Gardner Minshew after this game. I'm gonna be 100%. It's got to be a donut after this game. We must win the turnover battle. So another general. So first one, win the trenches. 2, win the turnover battle. Right? We go on both sides. Okay. Number 1, let's start with the offense. Okay. Gardner Minshew is a gunslinger, and most of us that wanted him in the nation that wanted him, that's what you want to lean on. He's a gunslinger. But now it's the regular season. Every turnover matters. Every decision matters. You have to be smart with the football. Triple coverage, throwing it across your body, across the field, trying to make plays when sometimes you really just got to less is more, right? These are things that we're going to be looking for this week 1. He's got to command the offense, bro. He's got to command the offense. And part of commanding the offense is keeping it out of harm's way, right? He's got to keep it out of harm's way. I do not want to see any turnovers from Gardner Minshew. It can't happen because allowing turnovers to happen it's going to play into our next factor, right? It's going to play into our next factor, which I think is going to be huge as well. But at the end of the day, turnovers from him can't happen. And that goes for anybody, right? I'm not even going to lie. I saw some fumbles in the preseason from the running backs. That shit can't happen either. Can't happen, right? The ball security has to be on 10 this week. There shall be no turnovers. It can't be no turnovers. And on the defensive side, we've been talking about everybody wants to say top 10 defense, maybe a top 5 defense. We got to start getting some turnovers, bro. Guys, just got to start getting some more turnovers. That's just what it is. Some of the top defenses in the league, they can hide deficiencies just by getting turnovers. You feel what I'm saying? I say this all the time, right? I don't think the Chiefs defense, if you're looking at just players and roster as far as their defense, it's not spectacular. It's not. You really, real talk, if you look at their defense, they only got like 3 dudes on that defense that's really, really good. Everybody else is just role players, for real, on the Chiefs defense. The only reason they're regarded like that is 1, they put pressure on the motherfucking quarterback and they get turnovers. That's just what it is, bro. That defense gets turnovers. They're opportunistic. We have to be the same way. As of right now, there's only 1 dude on our defense that I know can probably, if he gambles, he might go ahead and give me a turnover, and that's 18, right? There's only 1 dude that I'm confident in to say that. That's not saying that the other 10 can't give me what I want to give me, but even from 9-8, right? 9-8 got to start getting them strip sacks. We talking about defensive player of the year and shit, which I think he gets severely disrespected when people start talking about the best defensive players in the league. You can talk about TJ Miles, but then you leave him out of the conversation, which bugs me. But even 9-8, we want to start getting that respect that we deserve, that motherfuckers really think that he should start getting them strip sacks like how TJ Watt be getting. See what the fuck happens. See how people start regarding 9-8, right? You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now it's levels now. We got to start getting better, bro. What we did last year at any point in time ain't going to be fucking good enough in 2024 to 2025. It's not. More. And that goes for everybody. That's everybody on that motherfucking defense. So turnovers is a key. 100%. So that's our second key to victory right there. We go for the trenches to the turnover battle, right? Third key, which is going to be something I hope that we can win, but this is something that I think is really, really telling in who's going to be winning the game just because of the styles of play, right? And that's time of possession. Time of possession. Who's going to win the time of possession battle? And the only reason I say that is because, like I said, times of the style of play, right? Talk about this new Greg Roman offense. They're going to try to come in and control clock, control physicality, right? And at the end of the day, run the ball down our throats. And with that comes time ticking off the board. Honestly, and I think Chris is the only person that feels differently, but we're going to run the shit out the ball. That's our philosophy as well. Run the ball. Get touches, get opportunities with Zamir and all the other running backs. Wear down the defense. Use play action. So who's going to be winning that time of possession battle? I think whoever wins that time of possession battle is going to be damn near the winner of the game. That's in my opinion. I think, just for styles of play, how they want to do things, how we want to do things, that time of possession is going to be real crucial, right? We got to be able to put some drives together. We got to be able to sustain drives, hold on to the football, honestly, and get them off the field on third downs, right? This is something, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. This is something I'm nervous with come on Sunday, because every time we play the Chargers and every time this preseason, right? Even this preseason, we have not been good on third down. Third and long, third and short, whatever you want to say. We ain't been good. And historically, against Justin Herbert, we definitely have not been good on third downs against this motherfucker. Let's just be real. And I think Justin Herbert's cool. I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. I don't. But at the end of the day, he's a top 10. He's a top 10 one. And if you continue to give chance after chance after chance to a top 10 quarterback, well, shit, eventually the motherfucker's going to score, right? That's just like we watch basketball and you're continuously giving up offensive rebound after offensive rebound. The other team continues to get the damn ball off the glass. Eventually, they're going to put that shit in, right? Eventually, they're going to score, bro, because you continuously give them more chances at the apple. So time of possession, getting them off the field, staying on the field for us, going to be 100% crucial for what we want to do to win this game, man. So that's the 3. That's the 3 so far, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling, man. I'm going to go through the chat right now, see what y'all talking about. But we talked about 1, the trenches. 2, right? Turnover battle. And 3, the time of possession. So those are the 3 right there, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Let me go through the chat, man, see what y'all talking about right now. Oh, Big Dog Real Talk Raider Nation. What's going on, man? How you doing? Are you going to be at the game, bro? Let me know if you're going to be at the game, because if you are, man, I definitely can't wait to meet you. Gravy, you going to be at the game too? What's going on, man? I got to know all my peoples that's going to be there, man, because I definitely want to meet all the people I can, 100%. Beezy says, I got the Chargers winning 8 games. Yeah, something like that. 8 or less is where I'm at. That's where I'm at, 8 or less. I don't understand when I see people putting them in the playoffs, damn near winning the division. I don't get it. I don't understand, right? Where are these 11, 12 wins going to come from? I just don't get it. But hey, maybe it's not for me to get, right? Maybe it's not for me to get. Huey P says keys to victory, win in the trenches, get that running game going. Crucial. Like I said, I don't want to see Gardner Minshew throwing the ball 30 plus times a game. 25, right, to 30. You talking about like he gets in that 27, 28 range. Okay, I'm fine with that. But if we start going 30, 35, 40 attempts, oh yeah, bro, yeah. It's ugly probably, right? It's probably ugly on what's going on. So gotta monitor that. Man, my guy Anthony, what's going on, man? You gonna be out there on Sunday? Yes, I will be out there on Sunday, man. You get to see your boy live and in person, man. It's gonna be a very fun time, 100%. Let me see, man. Looking, man. My man Raider Felon said, yeah, they're gonna come out hot. Yeah, it's the first game of the year, bro. It's the first game of the year. Everybody's drunk off the hardball Kool-Aid. We be naive to sit here and say like they're gonna come out and lay a stinker. I doubt it. I know they're probably gonna come out fired up, ready to go, new coach, new feel. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same shit with us. We just got to go ahead and extinguish that flame. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. Facts. No interceptions, no fumbles. We cannot give the ball away, bro. Can't. Exactly. Play within Getsy's system. Don't do too much. Throw it away if you have to. Yeah, bro. Live to fight another day. No need for us to sit here and be like, oh my God, we got to do this. We got to do. No, bro. We don't have to do anything that the defense is not trying to make us do, basically. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is take what the defense gives you. Don't allow the defense to dictate what goes on in this game, right? And that's what I'm scared Gardner will do. And that's what I don't want him to do. Right? Stay in rhythm, stay in control. That's pretty much it. Looking at it, man. Let me see. I think if Minshew plays well, it's a blowout. Interesting. Like I said, bro, I think talent-wise, we have a better roster. And it can overtake. It's just gonna be about the mistakes now, right? Who's gonna make the less mistakes? Facts. Max had 0 votes last year for Defensive Player of the Year. Like, how is that possible? 100%, bro. How is that possible? Right? I would never understand it. And I already argue with Chris, and argue with a whole bunch of people that no way, shape, or form should that happen ever in life, right? I think he's better than Micah Parsons. You can debate Myles Garrett, probably not TJ Watt as of right now, right? But he's at least the 3rd best edge rusher in the league, at least, right? So at the end of the day, and as far as last year goes, he definitely should have received some votes, but that goes into what we're saying, right? There's another level to get to. Cool, we getting pressures. Cool, you got the most pressures in the league since, I don't know what year that is, since you've been drafted. Cool, you starting to get sacks and get home. But now, what separates the greats, right? What separates the edge rushers, we all know, is the ability to get the football. That's what separates him. He's got to put himself in that conversation now. Got to put himself in that conversation. Nick says Minshew has to stay within playbook, not a hero. 100%. Rundown. Can the O-line pick up on these stunts? I think they can. And I think that's another reason why they're saying they want to start. That's another reason they want to start Whitehair, right? Veteran presence, somebody who's going to come out here and probably be able to identify and pick up on the stunts, right? You start a guy like JPJ, number one, he ain't played. And then number two, he ain't never been in the NFL scene, NFL system, NFL scheme. So at the end of the day, you got to sit here and say, all right, you got to go with the veteran because they're probably going to want to throw some things. And we don't know what type of defense they're going to be running coming out here. Remember, it's a new defensive coordinator as well. So it's going to be some things thrown at us that's probably we're not ready for. And you need kind of that veteran presence to understand how to do things. Everybody else on the O-line, they should be able to pick up stunts. They've been here for long enough, right? So I'm not really tripping about that. I think they should. My thing is going to be on that right side, right? What we going to do on that right side? I've been talking a lot of shit for my man Thayer. I think Thayer can do the damn thing, but he's got to prove it. This is the perfect game to do it. So let's get it in, man. Damn, man. Wish I could make it. This one at SoFi is going to be off the hook. If you come to Vegas, let me know. We'll link. Oh, yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Got to get you on the show as well, man. I haven't had you on the show yet, so I got to get you on the show pretty soon. So we're going to make that connect as well, man. Got to do that. Just another DJ says Max needs to have that 2016 Mac impact and win more games with the defensive stop turnover. Yes. 100%, man. And then Real Talk says, I want to see how this O-line performs against this Chargers front four. The trench is going to be nasty this game. Big boys better battle. Oh, yeah. That's going to be that. That's why it's the number one key to this game, bro. It's the number one key to this game. Got to get it in. So we've already talked about 3, right? We already put 3 out there. We got 1. The most important, trenches battle, right? The trenches battle is very, very crucial. Got to get that in. Boom. Turnover battle. We talk about that. All right. Got to be disciplined in the turnovers on the offensive side and get that ball out on the defensive side, bro. Got to be aggressive on there. Number 3, we talked about as well. We went on a whole tangent, right, about making sure that you play within scheme, making sure you play within rhythm and system, bro. That is a whole thing that's going on. As of right now, third one time of possession, right? We talked about that. So right now, as we go into it, what's the 4th key to victory as far as what's going on, right? I think as far as everything, bro, we got to go ahead, and I think we need to see a payoff in the D-line. Now, I said the win in the trenches, right? And that was for the first one. But that was mainly for the run game, right? Mainly for the run game, in which I think will be good against the run game. But I just know the Chargers, these newfound Chargers, they'll go ahead and try to be more physical. So we got to win the trenches. It's more for John Jenkins, more for Adam Butler, right? Even Christian Wilkins. But now as well, the pressure, right? The pressure. I am going to, I swear to God, I'm going to damn near rip the hair out of my head if I'm sitting there on Sunday in the hot-ass California sun and this motherfucker Justin Herbert has 5 seconds to throw the ball. If he's back there making a fucking sandwich on Sunday, right, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. And this is usually typically how we've lost to the Chargers in SoFi. This motherfucker's back there making himself a ham and Swiss, right? No threat of pressure whatsoever, and he finds somebody on 3rd and long, right? Stop me if you've heard this before, if you've watched the Chargers versus Raider game, and this motherfucker Justin Herbert has all day to throw, and he finds somebody on a crucial 3rd down or 2nd and long or some shit like that. Happens all the time, bro. I got to speed this clock up on Sunday. I can't let this man go back there and be comfortable as all hell and find somebody wide open because the coverage can't hold up for 5 to 10 seconds, bro. Like, it's just not going to happen. This defensive line that we've been hearing about all offseason, right, needs to show up. It needs to show up. 9-8, right? We say it all the time. What's understood needs to be explained. Don't need to be explained, right? What's already understood don't need to be explained. We already know what 9-8 should give me. Christian Wilkins, I'm going to assume what I've seen in the past is going to come over here, and that's going to be fine, right? I'm going to be 100% fine with that. But where I need to see it, right, and everybody knows, man, 5-1, baby. 5-1 is the key. 5-1 is the key to this defensive line either being one of the best in the NFL or just mid. He's the key. I need him to go ape shit on Sunday, bro. Like I said, I know what 9-8 gonna do, especially if they want to say, all right, bro, Joe Alt, you got Max the whole game. If that's what they want to do, then fine. Hey, may God help them on Sunday if that's what they want to do. But 5-1 against Rashawn Slater, I need that. I need that. You feel what I'm saying? I need this man to come in and give me them pressures and give me the type of play that I saw last year. And damn near I say, hey, he's got to tick it up a notch. He's got to tick it up a notch, bro. He's got to tick it up a notch. So I'm looking for the pressure to be 100% there on Sunday, bro. He can't have all day to throw the ball. And like another DJ says, or he scrambles for 18 yards with nobody around him. You feel what I'm saying? Too many times I've seen this when we've played the Chargers. So as of right now, bro, this defensive line that we've heard about all offseason, all preseason, is going to need to show up in a major way now. Come on Sunday, bro. I'm going to need to see this man running for his goddamn life. And that if I see that, I'll be happy, right? Especially if you're talking about, I know he wants to sit there and say he's fine. And of course he's supposed to say he's fine with the foot. But you coming off a foot injury, you running for your motherfucking life on Sunday. It's happening. You know what I mean? So that's what I need to see. Facts. And last but not least, right? Last but not least, Real Talk already said it, and he beat me to it. But this is 100% fact. This is the fifth. This is the fifth key. In-game adjustments. I want to see what happens, right? I want to see what happens when the game ain't going the way it's supposed to be going at a certain point, right? You can feel it teetering, the momentum. I want to see what this coaching staff does to get the momentum back, right? Because we know what's going to happen. It's football, bro. It's week 1. Shit, something's going to happen. A mistake's going to happen. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can't never guess what's going to happen in a football game. But this is the better coaching staffs always prevail with their in-game adjustments and be able to change things that's not working, right? Am I confident in Patrick Graham? Yes, I'm confident in Patrick Graham. It's Luke Getsy. He's going to need to do his thing. And AP as well. Now, AP's not calling plays, but at the end of the day, I want to see how he deals with the flow of the game? How does he make his adjustments as well? It's a huge thing, right? That's going to be going on. The chess match back and forth. Now, a lot of people, obviously, you would be like, oh, yeah, Jim Harbaugh is a better coach than AP. Okay, cool. But how does AP adjust with his coordinators, right? How does he control the game? That's going to be the thing. You know what I mean? That's how I want to see versus Jim Harbaugh. How does Luke Getsy call a better game than Greg Roman? You know what I mean? How does he do that? We need to see that. The adjustments are going to be key this game. I know we there's still probably some kinks that we got to work out a little bit, right? Still some kinks, but at the end of the day, bro, that's going to be a major, major key. So that is our 5 keys to victory. That's the keys to the dub, bro. Talk about 1, right? The trenches battle. 2, turnover battle, both sides. 3, time of possession, right? 4, you talk about we need some pressure on Justin Herbert. He cannot be able to sit back there and bake some cookies, right? And 5, last but very not least, the in-game adjustments. How will we change what's going on if it's not working, right? So that is the 5 keys to a dub, man. There's 5 keys to a dub. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below, man. Y'all feel like it's accurate? Y'all feel like y'all want to add some more? Y'all let me know. But man, Turf in the building. What's up, Turf? Glad you're here, Unc. Oh man, gonna be a fire show tomorrow, man. Fire show tomorrow. Y'all, hey, shameless plug. Make sure you guys tap in for that Turf and Rundown tomorrow night. Gonna be a very, very fire show. Can't wait to see y'all there for that. But let me see, man. Anthony in the building, man. Didn't really get to tell you it's official. Got the tickets on Friday. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Like my man Leo said, man. See some of y'all this weekend, man. It's going to be a good one. Guaranteed, bro. And remember, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button if it's your first time here and you want some more content from the boy. Make sure you guys are hitting all them buttons, man. We are getting close to the end of the show. Like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned for the end of the show so your boy can go ahead and share out some of the news that I got for y'all. But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate everybody that's up in the building, man. Up in the building. Let me see, man. Let me see what's going on. Oh shit, Billy Davis, what's going on, big dog? How you doing, man? Glad you in the building as well. See what's going on with my chat. We just got a couple more things to talk about. Now we can get into the drama section of it all, right? We had to talk football. We had to talk ball. First week, bro. So you don't want to focus on none of that drama shit. It's the first week. We got to get into the football. But now we can get into, what's going on, man. Let me see. Raider Jim, first time I seen you. People don't want to talk about QBs, but I'm all for it. Ken Ward. Man, my man said Cam Ward is the guy, huh? Y'all already know. If you on this show, man, you already know. This, I hope Gardner don't make me use this hella, but this button is ready on command. This fucking button is ready on command. All right. At the end of the day, give me Shador, give me Cam. I hope that I don't have to sit up here and use this button profusely right this year. But at the end of the day, let's see what's going on. Hold on, give me one. But right, we'll see. This is gonna be a great week, bro. Oh my god, we got Shador playing Nebraska. I'm telling you, I'm QB scouting all goddamn year, right? All year I'm QB scouting. That Nebraska Colorado game is a great test for me. That's what I like to see. I need to see Shador in that environment. How is he gonna perform? So we'll see that. I know Cam Ward and Miami got like a cupcake game this week. So I'm not really tripping about that. They got like a cupcake game that I'm not tripping about. I know some people like Carson Beck. They got a cupcake game, so I'm not going to be for real like paying attention to that. They should do what they're supposed to do, right? The Michigan-Texas game, if some of you are a Quinn Ewers fan, you might like to see that. But my top 2 right now, bro, Shador and Cam Ward. That's who I want. 100%. If we can get one of those 2, I'm happy. Very happy. But we continue, man. A couple last things to talk about before we get that. Yeah. So last things we got to get into, man. Got a couple things. Number one, let's start with this, bro. Let's start with this. Deshaun Jackson shit, right? The Deshaun Jackson thing. That's let's put this shit to bed. Number one, when it came out, I immediately said, this man don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I can pretty much guess and gather that Deshaun is just throwing shit to the wall, hoping the shit sticks, right? Like, oh, this man don't want to be here. I talked to this man, blah, blah, blah. I did all that. There was no reason for this man to say that. There was no reason for him to even bring all that up. Honestly, bro, if you really listen to what he said, he told her, honestly, go back and listen to what Deshaun Jackson said, and he kind of told on himself in the comment that he didn't talk to Devonte, bro. He said that in the comment, right? He said, first he started off by saying, oh, I talked to Devonte. He's not happy there. And then he finished it off by saying, if I, look at the quarterback situation, nobody would be happy there. If I was him, I wouldn't be happy there. So he pretty much told on himself that he didn't really actually talk to Devonte, right? He's speculating based off, the Gardner Minshew's there, quarterback situation. But he's probably not happy. So I'm going to just say that I wouldn't be happy either. Bro, stop, right? Everybody, and I just saw today, right? I don't want to get her last name wrong. Mina Kimes or Mina Kuhn. I think that's it. She just said, I think she's on ESPN. I actually like what she be saying sometimes. But then she just sat up there and said Devonte was getting traded to the Commanders halfway through the season. Bro, at this point, whenever I see Devonte in a story, bro, my brain shuts off at this point. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I can't even take the shit serious no more. At this point, every time I see Devonte in there, it's clickbait. It's clickbait. I can't give it no type of strength or rhythm at all, bro. Because at the end of the day, this shit's not real. It's not real at all. How many times have we seen fucking stories about this man getting traded just for this man to have to come out here and say the same exact shit probably like a month later that he said previously? What he said today is pretty much the same shit. And we talking about Devonte. What Devonte said today was pretty much the same shit he said like a month or two ago. Same shit. Different wording, but same message. I'm happy. I'm not leaving. Blah, blah. How many fucking times does the man have to say the shit? Right? Now, that'd be on him if the season is, going whirly and he starts talking and shit like that. Well, then that's on you because now you inviting this shit at this point. But as of right now, bro, goddamn, right? Goddamn. It's like I'm going outside and I'm telling somebody, hey, look, the sky is blue. This motherfucker continuously tells me that it's red. Dog, we're looking straight at it. How many times do I got to tell you the same fucking fact, right? Or if I tell somebody, hey, dog, I'm allergic to peanut butter, then why the fuck do you keep trying to give me a Reese's Pieces? It makes no sense. You feel what I'm saying? Why do you continuously say that's my favorite candy? You know, goddamn it, I'm allergic to peanut butter. But you keep telling me that Reese's Pieces is my favorite candy. How many fucking times do I got to say the same shit to you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. If I was him, I'd be frustrated. I'm frustrated as a fan. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, dog, it's every month. Now, finally, football is here. But understand, bro, as a Raider fan, they're not going to stop talking about this shit, especially if the season don't start off the way it's supposed to start off. They're definitely going to ramp up that talk. So it's not going to go away. The only way it's going to go away is if we start winning games. That's pretty much it. That's literally pretty much it. If we start winning games, it'll go away. But as of right now, bro, it is. Deshaun Jackson, his source was a Reddit post. At the end of the day, bro, his source was a Reddit post. This motherfucker don't have no information. He had no information. At the end of the day, he has no ties to the Raiders organization except that one fucking year. How would you be at the end of the day? Hey, we're going to let this go. All right? Like he said, if it ain't from the horse's mouth, then it don't fucking matter, right? It don't fucking matter. So at the end of the day, let that breeze off your back. That ain't shit to be worried about. He's not going nowhere, especially at least for the first 6 weeks of the season. This motherfucker's not going nowhere. I say that. So at the end of the day, let's focus on some football, right? Let's focus on football and keep this shit where it is, bro. And like here, right? You see, y'all done been on this channel. I ain't never not once put out no motherfucking trade for Devonte. Why? Because number one, I think that's fucking stupid to trade him, number one, period. And number two, it makes no sense. right? It makes no sense to even say it right now. It don't even make sense because it's nothing that's going to happen in the immediate future. This is some shit. If I was doing that, this is some shit I just threw to the wall, bro, and try to get some views out y'all. I'm gonna just be real. If I was putting out some shit like that and put out a video, that's some shit I probably looked at, my income from YouTube later on in the month and was like, shit, I need to get a couple more dollars, and I put that shit out there. That's pretty much what it is. But I'm not gonna do that because there's no point, right? Nobody in TRS gonna do that because there ain't no point. That's just what it is, right? Just what it is. But as we continue, right? Last bit of news, and then I'm gonna share what I got to share. But last little bit of thing that we'll talk about, right? And this is, I think we'll make this a weekly segment to end the show off, right? But we'll make this a weekly thing to end the show off. And this is this right here, man. But hold on, we're gonna talk about this. Give you the final rundown, man. So, last segment of the day. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. We're going to the final ramp up, right? We'll call this, we call it the final rundown, but we're going to call it the / bulletin board material, right? The bulletin board. Because every week we'll have a little something, right? We're not playing the game. But we got to set the stage, bro. For me, I think sports is all about moments, all about setting stages, right? All about what you do in that experience, in that moment. So you look. This how that, what did Ice Cube say in No Vaseline as it started? This is what they think about you, right? This is this is exactly what Ice Cube said before at the beginning of No Vaseline. This is what they think about you. Recent polls rank the Raiders bottom 5. And if you look, this is all of them. Every single one. 27, 26, 29, 30, 31. Not one of them bitches above 25. So, as we go into this Sunday, and as we go into the first game of a new season, right? Understand that before we even take a snap, this is the type of disrespect that is being shown, and this has been shown the whole offseason, right? We're not supposed to win over 6 games. Now, that bitch is creeped under 6. We're not supposed to win over 5 at this point, right? I just saw this morning, right? I saw this morning. I'm watching Good Morning Football or Good. I think that's what it is. Good Morning Football, Good Morning America, whatever the case. I think that's the show. Got the Chargers in there. They got the Chiefs in the playoffs, of course. One of them even put the Broncos in the playoffs. And when they brought up the Raiders, they scoffed. They laughed. Real shit. They laughed, right? Who has the Raiders? Who here at the table has the Raiders? Nobody has the Raiders on here. No, none of us. That's exactly what they did. Okay, bet. Right? I'm watching that shit. I wanted to turn it off, but I didn't want to turn it off. Let me not turn it off, right? Let me not turn it off. Because at the end of the day, this is what these motherfuckers think. All of them scoff, laugh, right? You go on First Take, right? Stephen A., you go on there, whatever you want to say, right? Whatever the fuck you want to say. They laugh when you bring up the Raiders' name, bro. All of them, they laugh. I love that shit. I love it. Because at the end of the day, right, we're not supposed to do this, and that. The Broncos with a fucking rookie QB supposed to do this, and that. The Chargers supposed to do this, and that. Bet, Nick, we going to show you. Let's do it. I'm all about socking the motherfucker in the mouth and showing them what I'm about, right? That's all it is at the end of the day. That talking shit ain't going to do nothing. Talking shit, getting mad, all that other shit, it's not going to do anything. Because realistically, bro, what have we done to garner respect over the past couple years? We've done nothing to garner respect. You want to keep it 100, but guess what? I don't want that shit given to me. We're going to earn that shit this year. That's what it is. First game of the season, perfect game, right? You ain't never won it so far. Even come down to the coach, right? This mother, they talk about Antonio Pierce like this man is chopped liver. Literally. Worst coach in the division. Worst coach. Jim Harbaugh's here. Immediately throw this man to the side. Bet. Let's do it, bro. This is where the respect comes back. You feel what I'm saying? For too long, I think the Raiders have been an easy target to say, fuck them, they're weak. That's just it. That's just real shit, bro. Like every year, It's an easy punching bag to say they weak ass ain't gonna do shit. Well, let's not even count them out. This is finally the first year where you can say, hey, bro, and let's just keep it a buck. You know, I like to keep it frank. ESPN, fuck you. What? NFL Network, fuck you. All these people, NBC, fuck you. All these people. That's what it is, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. It just is what it is, bro. We supposed to be the 31st ranked team in the league. We supposed to be the 26th ranked team in the league. Cool, bro. So when my energy is right, this whole year we winning, we talking shit. That's my energy, bro. That's the energy, bro. It's war. Shit is war. At the end of the day, it's silver and black versus everybody the fuck else. That's what it is, bro. It's war. And in war, ain't no sympathy for nobody else. Why? Because ain't nobody gave us sympathy over the past 5 years. 10 years, ain't nobody gave us sympathy. Everybody loves to punch on us and say, fuck us. Cool. It's time to return that favor. Time to return that favor 100%. So y'all know what I'm on. As far as Sunday, I want to see aggressiveness. I want to see these motherfuckers come out here and say no more. No more laughing, no more talking shit. All that's done, bro. All that's done. It's time to, when you see the shield, it's time to put that respect on that. And that's real. So it's time to start changing this whole shit, man. I am excited for this year. They gave us as much bulletin board material as we can use for week 1. It's time to go out there and use that motherfucker, man. I cannot wait to see. If it's me, and if it's me in that locker room, y'all already know the energy I'm coming with. So I can imagine what our players are going to be coming with. So let's see it on Sunday. I cannot wait to see some of my brethren, some of my sisters, all my family in the building, man, while we go over here and take our respect. You feel what I'm saying? As we go and take our respect. So that is the end of the show. That is it. But before we go, just for all the family that has stuck around, for all the people that has stuck around, right, with your boy until the end of the show, and it's damn near been a year since I started this channel, bro. The growth I've had on this channel is amazing. I appreciate everybody that's on this mug. And you know, I can't wait to add more people to the family, but everybody that's been here, that's been supporting me throughout this whole year journey, bro, I appreciate you, bro. I think, you know, we only getting better and better from here, right? But I'm glad I started this channel because at the end of the day, y'all get to see me grow as a person, not only, you know, here as a content creator, but y'all get to see me grow as a man and as an individual. So without further ado, bro, I want to let y'all know, I had to let my chat know. I had to let everybody know. You feel what I'm saying? That I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Man, y'all have made this journey extra special, right? And at the end of the day, I had to share with y'all. Before anything, I had to wait. But your boy Rundown and Lady Rundown, we're going to be adding another member to the nation, man. So without further ado, your boy, we here. Your boy is expecting one, man. And last but not least, it's a baby boy, man. So we going ahead and we expecting one more to the nation, man. And pick out a name right now. But at the end of the day, bro, just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I've been holding it, right? My boys in TRS already knew. But at the end of the day, man, wanted to share it with y'all, with the family, man. Share it with the nation and let y'all know, man, we're going to be going ahead and adding another one to the nation, dog. So y'all already know we keeping it strong up in here, man. Another little rundown. And definitely you're going to see my mans on the podcast when he get here. You feel what I'm saying? And if everything go right and go as supposed to, this motherfucker gonna be his if he want it. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna continue to keep the rundown thing alive, keeping Raider Nation strong. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, I appreciate everybody for sharing your love, man. And I appreciate everybody for being up in here, man. So, number one, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. You know, hey, Baby Rundown is excited to be here too. Baby Rundown needs a good week 1 win, right? To get it all going, to get the luck flowing, baby. So let's go ahead and let's get that cracking. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna see y'all there on Sunday, right? Pink Lot. That's where we at. Go to the Instagram, my Instagram, Leo Instagram, whoever, right? From TRS. You will see the information that you need there so you can meet us up at the tailgate if you're going to the game. If you're not going to the game, don't trip. You know your boy gonna be live anyway and I'm gonna be with Papa Rundown on the weekend. So obviously you're gonna get hella content from your boy this weekend. So make sure your notifications is on. All right, because it's gonna be real this weekend. So if you're going, I will see you on Sunday. And if you're not, it's all good. I'll see you back here on YouTube when we go live and discuss the game, man. But without further ado, make sure you guys are hitting all them buttons. And you know we say here on the Rundown, man, we keep it authentic here from the clouds to the ground here on the Raider Rundown. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for Turf and Rundown. Peace.